It's 2025 and a lot of people are scared of flying on Spirit Airlines because of bankruptcy and merger.
But guess what we're doing today? We're flying Spirit Airlines. We're flying from Newark to Fort Lauderdale, and we're going to find out if it's still fun to fly with Spirit. Let's go find out.
We just got off the air train. We actually made a full episode on how we got to Newark all the way from Long Island. It took us about 3.5 hours. We ended up saving $110 compared to Lyft. The price was about $200 for a weekend travel between Long Island and Newark International Airport. And here we are. We are now gonna go look for Spirit, Aer Lingus, Alaska, Allegiant, Frontier, Spirit, and Sun Country. You gotta go to level 1 for check-in. Can I show you guys this Terminal B at Newark? We have probably made a couple of videos on this already. It's an older terminal, but each time the experience is different. We just got our luggage tag that we're gonna put on our suitcase. There you go. Our boarding pass is being printed. It's nice that they let you print boarding pass because we record all of our episodes using our phone. It's nice that I can still have paper ticket so that way I can continue recording as we board the flight. Not a long line, which is good. All of you will have an hour to explore Terminal B, but I think that may be enough. Based on what I remember, there's not a lot to explore in Terminal B, but we'll still show you because maybe there's something different about Terminal B. There was no more cheaper flight from New York or Newark to Florida than the Spirit Airlines flight. Everything else was $1,200 or more for the 4 of us, but this one was less than $700, including paying for that suitcase, and the 4 of us got seats together. All right, we're done with the check-in. Alia, good job with the packing. She was struggling to pack a 10-day trip in a single suitcase and 4 backpacks, and she did a great job. 50.5. And we made it through Spirit Airlines.
Now we got to do the next test and see if our backpacks fit in the
Okay, let's do that.
bin.
In the little bin over here. See, it's 18 by 14 by 8. Issa's gonna check his bag first. Perfect. Now this one fits, but it's a little bit more fuller this time. So there we go. And actually, check this out. There's so much space here. A lot of people, Alia, message us because they want to buy the same bags that you use. This is an Amazon purchase with Alia's Emily in Paris teacup hanging from it.
For some reason, I don't know if it's just me, the personal item bin looks bigger than Frontier, even though it's the same dimension, but I don't know.
18 by 14 by 8. It's definitely bigger than United. Now, United Delta, they don't check. But how cool is that? Like, Alia, turn around, check that bag out. That is your personal free item. You can pack like a week in it.
Huge. And I am used to not filling it all the way up, but like we said, we had a lot of stuff because we were going on a cruise and on a train, and it's like a total 11-day trip, so we had a lot of stuff to pack, so everything is fully packed. And I was so nervous this backpack is not gonna fit in there, but it does, and it's perfect.
One day we'll check out the big front seat. It was $46. No, actually it was about $70 per person extra. So we're budget travelers. We don't actually splurge, but maybe one day we splurge just to feel luxurious on Spirit. You can check out French B's backpack. We actually recently did a trip on Level, which is a budget airline. Sun Country personal item is here. 17 by 13 by 9. So Sun Country, smaller bags. Right, Alia's bag.
JetBlue's is smaller.
JetBlue, I know United is smaller, so good job, Spirit, for keeping your big size going. I think we have to go up to all gates. A lot of international flights go out of Terminal B, which to me is fascinating. And you know, now that I've seen French B, Alia, I'm going to be booking on French B because I'm always curious about these budget airlines. If you're curious about this Terminal B at Newark, you can check out, we actually walked and gave you guys a full tour on one of the videos on our channel. We'll put a little blurb up top. Check out this new shop at Newark. The shop looks really nice. Maybe that's an addition to our previous video, right?
Yeah, don't think we've seen this before. It's
No,
new.
it's new, brand new.
Yeah.
They've also put these graphics on the ground that comes up like this. That's very cool. There's a waiting area.
We've not seen this before.
Ali, there's a lot of new stuff here. They have all these airplane models right up there. So if you like aviation, there's also Spirit, Southwest. And this is a kids' play area. This wasn't here last time we walked around and did a tour. So they're definitely renovating this place. It's a family hangout, open daily between 12 and 8. They also have order hot food at your gate and Starbucks. I actually do remember Starbucks here, and I do remember the Jersey Shore
Yes.
food court area. We actually got, I remember one time we got
That is really nice, yeah.
yeah, one time we got their French fries, and they put some seasoning on it, and it was pretty delicious. For an airport, that was actually a good French fry at the Jersey Shore Food Hall. Now, any one of you who clicked this video watching us fly on Spirit, you're getting a freebie with this video. The B40 to 49 gates at Terminal B at Newark. I actually do like the graphics on the floor that disappears. About to cross the Jersey Shore.
With some sound effects.
And the central area with a lot of benches here and the circular. It's a pretty nice looking terminal. Ali is filling water bottle before our flight. Kids are playing, checking out some sea creatures, and I'm appreciating the layout here. It's a 9:11 flight. It's about 8:20 right now.
Passengers on flight 837, destination to Fort Lauderdale. This time I'd like to welcome group number 1 out of AB46. Group number 1 out of AB46.
Group number 1 is boarding. I'm actually wondering if this is gonna be one of those brand new planes.
Yeah.
Remember we took one of the
The black seats?
the
Yeah.
black cushion seats, the nice big tray tables, good armrests. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping
Yeah.
for an
That was really
A321.
nice.
Yeah, like the newer one. That would be kind of cherry on our Spirit flight experience pie, a cherry pie.
Well, we're just thankful that we have those flights because it was really hard to find anything cheaper or reasonably priced at this time, but it doesn't hurt to wish, so we wish.
This is the most we have spent for Spirit. One way, $700 for 4 people, but compared to what was happening everywhere else, the
Yeah.
flights were very expensive, but we have never spent this much money on Spirit Airlines, $700. This flight is packed. So much so, they're looking for one seat, one volunteer, and they're willing to give them, at first it was 500 future
Yeah.
voucher credits, now 700.
Nobody's giving up.
Nobody's giving up, because especially if you have a cruise like us,
Yeah. And that's Isa.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Because I think it's so hectic to get everybody up to this point, there was nobody checking our bags and saying, hey, this is big or this is small. Even though we did bag test,
Yeah.
nobody
I
was.
also have a feeling that by this point their staff knows what looks oversized, so they only pick those
Yeah, pick
people
those people, yeah.
whose bags look overly big.
So one of our trick is to check in exactly 24 hours. As soon as check-in opens, we put an alarm on our phone and we check in exactly at that moment. And historically, except for one flight, and that goes for Spirit, Frontier, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We never pay for seats, but when they see, and if you're one of the first ones, I believe they seat us together because there are a lot of options open. Like not a lot of people have checked in at that time, so exactly 24 hours ago, we checked in and we got 2 and 2 together, no window, which I'm totally fine with. I prefer aisle anyway, that way I can show you guys what the toilet looks like on Spirit Airlines. Now this Spirit Airlines flight has a Wi-Fi on
You
board.
want to pick?
Our wish came true. Passing by the big seats. Check this row out. So you can block. Now we just passed by the seats that have the blocked middle seat. For our flight, it was $41 more. Next up are these exit row seats with a lot of leg room. Man, we got the newer plane. We were just wishing for a newer plane.
Yeah.
Newer plane. Now look how thin these newer seats are. Like,
Are they thinner than
they are thinner.
the ones before? Yeah.
They're thinner than the gray seats, but for some reason I still like it because of the tiny little headrest that Alia has. Look at the armrest next to Alia. It's lifted up. You can lift that up, which I really appreciate.
Not the annoying one.
And not
nice
the
and
annoying
sturdy.
one. And then if you look up front, you have a little place to put your things, and then a full-on tray table that slides, so not the little metal thing that was so dreaded. And I love the black color, just such a good yellow and black. Check out the plane from this angle.
If you'd like to check our snacks and drinks for purchase, download the Spirit Airlines app before the boarding doors close.
They have a new menu called the Snacky Hour menu.
$8 for a hot deal that comes with a coffee, hot chocolate, soft drink, juice, water, and one treat. And then you have other combos like Sip and Eat, Share Bear, which comes with 2 soft drinks or juices and a cheese tray. You can also buy the snacks individually, but that would be like $5, $5.49 each. They have muffins, hot beverages, each $3 to $4. And then you have some options for the kids snack box. And then you can also order from their bar and cold beverages that includes soda or juices. Each one of them is $4.49.
Probably the most expensive that I've seen so far on a flight. But here's your new menu.
Now you can also get the full download. You can connect to Wi-Fi and enjoy streaming your favorite shows, movies, or mindlessly scrolling. You just need to go scan on this QR code and you can have Wi-Fi. This is the safety information for Airbus A321neo for Spirit Airlines. Now because the plane is new, it's really nice to have some really new, clean safety information cards.
Please take a moment to locate the exit nearest you, keeping in mind the closest exit may be behind you.
From a cushion perspective, this bottom seat, a lot of cushion. Just the back panel, it's very, very thin. So it's good for a 2.5 hour flight, probably not for longer. Here we are in the back toilet of the A321neo. This is what it looks like. Guess what? No mirror. Let's see if there's any mirror. Oh yeah, there's mirror behind me. So not where there's sink. There's a mirror here, but right above the sink is just a curved wall. It's probably because of this curve they were unable to put mirror here. But overall, pretty nice. You got your changing table here. I noticed that this aircraft has Wi-Fi. I'm going to put a little image on the side. And the Wi-Fi is about $12 to $15 for the whole flight. This flight was supposed to land at 12:30, but now it's landing at 11:50, which is kind of cool. And in addition, there's also a map now that you can just connect to the Wi-Fi and see exactly where your plane is. Next to the toilet, there's also this mechanism, which I've not seen before. A nice big lock and unlock handle, yellow bar to hold. So I kind of like the bathroom, and it's fairly clean. Just a napkin on the floor, but generally fairly clean. So we're landing at 11:50, so an hour and 10 minutes left. Quick flight. So happy with this purchase, knowing that every single other airline was going to charge at least $1,200 for the 4 of us, and we got this with one suitcase, seats together for less than $700, or roughly around $700. It is 11:53. We arrived here in Fort Lauderdale about 50 minutes, 40 minutes early. Almost our turn. Maybe about a 5-minute wait. So that was our flight on Spirit Airlines Airbus A321. New plane. Love the big seats
Thank
in
you
the
very
front.
much.
Have a nice one. And here we are. We are in Fort Lauderdale, Alia.
Yeah.
So that
Happy
was
to be back here.
for $700, the most expensive Spirit airline flights. I think Spirit serves its purpose. We couldn't find a cheaper flight than $1,200. So for us, was it worth saving $500? Totally.
Of course.
Plus those seats, the cushion under, it's comfortable. The back, not so much. Even
But
with the
for
newer
2.5 hours,
for
it
2.5
doesn't really bother
hours,
us.
like most of us were sleeping for quite a while.
Yeah.
I think all in all, I think it was a great flight. And Spirit in 2025, should you take it at your own risk? But I think it's a thumbs up for the Khizanisa family. On that note, we're going to catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Have you ever seen a Spirit Airlines? That's like an Emirates
Wow.
golf cart in Dubai.
Yeah.
Spirit is pulling golf carts now. Wow. Check this out, another Spirit
God.
cart. It only took us maybe a 5-minute walk, and as soon as we come out, our suitcase is almost here. Whew. Oh my God, that was intense.
Let's go.
All right.
Good job, buddy.
I think now we're gonna say goodbye. We'll catch you guys in the next one.